interactive, unfiltered, conversational way. We are here to answer all of your questions and get rid of all of the myths you see floating around social media.
So is it on? It's on my
I am
page.
your host,
On Real
Nurse Practitioner V, along with
It's live on
my nurse and doctor friend. We also want to apply our medical knowledge to real life, so keep listening to the Real Nurse of Detroit podcast.
You can text your guest and let her know the audio.
Become night, dark, like sexual chocolate. The children is our future, but they sell them and market them. Peddling melanin across seashores. To the wicked, I'm just considered a human resource. Cause I'm melanin rich, I'm a melanin Melanin rich, I'm a melanin
Okay. Welcome to the Real Nurses of Detroit. Yes, y'all. This is your favorite Nurse Practitioner V. And tonight, I know we're running a little late.
I was late.
Turn down your
No,
volume.
that's me. I'm checking your audio.
That's all good. Thank you, everybody. As usual, I love to thank everybody for tuning in. We're going to be taking your comments. This is very interactive.
That's not me.
What is that? There's so much going on right now. It was very interactive.
No. You've been here before. You talking in the front of the mic. You've been here before.
Right, yeah, right.
This is not your first time.
Yep. So what we're gonna do is we got some bad boys in the building. I'm gonna introduce y'all in a second.
Since I share it to my post, it's just gonna stay live on my post, even if I go to
Yeah.
Number one, great things from the pandemic. I want to shout out to Detroit versus everything. That brand right there just merged with Gucci. I think it's a great thing. They're repping all of the there's certain cities, they have a limited edition that came out from Philly to Detroit versus everybody.
Right.
I like that.
So basically you saying we forgive Gucci for the blackface stuff they did.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's what you're saying?
I forgot about that.
We forgive them for that?
I didn't know. I forgot.
Kind of cooning is going on here today, people.
That is Bobo Land.
Somebody tap dancing for the white man.
You said somebody blackfacing.
Wait, what?
No, Gucci came out with that line. It was disrespectful. What it was something, put a picture up or something. Gucci dropped something.
Did. That was
some kind of
years ago. A couple years ago?
Sambo type stuff.
It was.
Okay, so I was just,
I forgot about that.
Sorry for interrupting you. I just was trying to figure out we all collectively forgiving them. Okay, cool.
Okay, I didn't know that's why everybody was upset. Okay, never mind.
I need my phone down there.
With a wig on.
That is Bobo Lamb. Y'all know Bobo. He's been on the show quite a couple of times.
Yeah.
Laughter is medicine, and he is our resident comedian.
This lady gonna say she don't like this neighborhood because it's too much shooting. Bitch, that's your son. When you move, take him with you. Your son doing all the shooting, bitch. It's like, no, this is like...
I can't already, Bobo. Right, damn.
I'm gonna chill out with a wig on.
Shout out to Donnell Jones. He was on the show last week, promoting his new album, his 7th album. Took 7 years off, came out with a new album called 100% Free, and you can download that at DonnellJonesMusic.com.
And when you love someone, you just don't treat them sad. You just don't make them sad. No. I'm just playing. With a wig on.
With a wig on. Right. So I realized I really have a nice collective of friends on social media.
That's good.
Like from Instagram to Facebook over the years, I really know most of the people on my social media. You don't know who might slide in your DM. I got Olympians.
Okay.
I got professional basketball players.
That's right.
I got professional football players. Right. I got a wide network of people. And people keep me laughing on social media.
Yeah.
It's really got me through the pandemic for sure.
And it's good to have a following when your following is following you for the right reason. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean?
Positive.
You got a good following.
Absolutely. This ain't the shade room.
Right.
I'm not shady.
Your shit ain't fugazi. You know what I mean? Fugazi. It's like, no. With a wig on.
But I will say this: I have to give a shout out. I played a few sports in college, from basketball to track and rowing, and we just lost a legendary coach at Eastern Michigan University. Shout out to Coach Parks. The track is actually renamed after him. He had coached for over 30 years. We lost him on Wednesday. He had a great life, 90 years, so many Olympians that went on.
My condolences to his family.
Absolutely. And then not even 2 days later, one of my teammates, he ran in the 1996 U.S. Olympic team in the 1500 meters. He passed away.
Wow.
Paul McMullen, and I want to give a shout out. And it's been very melancholy and sad amongst my teammates, but I want you guys to keep your head up.
Keep your head up.
And EMU, we are a family, and we love you. And it's been rough.
That positive energy.
It's been rough this whole entire year.
Yes.
Last time we were here, the first time you came on the show, remember Kobe had just died right before the pandemic.
And I was just hurt. I was just trying to.
I have never seen so many fellas that were openly crying, and expressing how hurt they were. Look at Rob. Rob is representing
day.
Yeah, so
love me some Kobe, man.
It was sad, but there's been some great things right before the pandemic happened. I think about a year and a week ago from this week, a year ago, that's when Kobe passed as well. And I remember, who was it? Tracy McGrady was saying that Kobe said he wanted to die young. He wanted to go out as a legend. Be remembered. He don't want you pushing him in no wheelchair. That's how you remember him. I don't know how I feel about that, and today we're going to be talking about what you do after you retire.
Right.
Because everybody doesn't deal well with retirement.
Because I still got Kobe's rap CD.
Oh,
I got the cassette.
Yeah, I remember that.
When he dropped, I got his cassette.
On that boy,
I got that boy. I could bring it in. I got that boy.
They was just thinking like, oh, Kobe can't. But he was. If you go back, he was spitting on that boy. I'm gonna give him credit. He was spitting on that boy. It's just that he was Kobe. You know what I mean? But he was so suave with it. He was so suave.
Not suave. With a baggy suit on. That was a style back then, though.
That's back when he was dating Brand.
Baggy, because you got to think about it. Kobe was still kind of European in his mind, because he kind of grew up there because his dad played there and he played it. So he had that that whole crossover look.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Yeah,
Kobe's the man. Love you, Kobe.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah, death. Grieving. We go through 7 stages of grief. Anger, bargaining. You can be numb and like in shock. I think I'm still in shock and I think the crazy thing about that is we can be empathetic and we can say, sorry for your loss. I'm praying for you. That's how Black folks, they say, I'm praying for you. That was a prayer right there when they say that. But I think during this pandemic, we've had to, if you haven't had anybody close to you die, I'm sure let's just stay prayerful. Nobody will, but experiencing death this last year has been an emotional roller coaster, and you can't do anything but be kind. You can see people grieving on Facebook. Anyways, other good things that came out of the pandemic: music therapy, like we said, Donnell Jones and a lot of artists dropped their albums. Then we had the verses. Last week we had the verses with D'Angelo. That kind of bombed though. It was only like 100,000. It was 100,000. That's the lowest in versus history. But guess who he was supposed to battle though?
Who's that?
Maxwell. That would have on Valentine's Day. That would have been a bad.
D'Angelo and Maxwell.
Yeah, on Valentine's Day.
No,
wait.
That would have been a horrible verse.
I'm sorry.
It'd have to be.
That would have been.
It'd have to be.
See, you only thinking of because you like those two, but as far as like, man, I don't want to say horrible, but that.
Right.
That.
Who did she say again? You said
She said Maxwell and D'Angelo.
No, it'd be like more like Maxwell and Brian McKnight or something like that.
What do you mean Maxwell and
Nah,
D'Angelo?
you don't think so?
Why? That's Neo Soul. They like the same category, right? Are you saying that D'Angelo don't have enough hits to go against Maxwell?
No,
what did
you
you
said
say?
D'Angelo. D'Angelo against Tracy Chapman.
No, you're saying that. You know what I'm saying? D'Angelo and Maxwell.
What's wrong with that?
No, this must be your two favorite singers.
D'Angelo against Albie Shore.
But you gotta think of the content, right? And the nature of what they sing and how they sing it and they whole everything, right?
D'Angelo versus Cisco.
Stop!
With a wig on.
Man.
Grab the door for me. No,
yeah, like you could just say anything, everything sounds good, right?
no, but that's what was planned. The plan was D'Angelo versus Maxwell, but Maxwell couldn't make it. So it went to
Because that's not. Hey, he gonna be a high pitch at every song. Come on.
Yeah.
He gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga gonna be in the bathtub singing that shit.
Yeah,
You gonna have some Epsom salt in the water singing that shit.
I'm not gonna do this.
That's not a good
I'm not.
matchup. You feel me?
Anyways, y'all know it's All-Star Weekend, right?
Nah.
All-Star
Oh,
Weekend
yeah.
in Atlanta.
Hey, the
Okay.
ATL shorty. Okay, so did y'all see this young man that's in high school that's 16 years old, 6'8", 270,
Yeah, I saw that.
basketball player
I saw
in
that.
high school?
Saw that.
Oh, he is bigger than Shaq.
Man.
That's a big boy.
You
What
said
do
he
you?
bigger than Shaq?
How many?
Nah, that ain't bigger than Shaq.
Yeah,
But
he's not
he
bigger
big.
than Shaq.
He big. He big.
He's big, but he's not bigger than Shaq.
Shaq
But he
was
probably will
He
be
about
will
big.
be.
if
He
he
bigger
grows
than-
anymore, because he's
He's
already a
definitely-
freak of
he's
nature
definitely
right
by
now.
LeBron's side. You said he's what?
He bigger
6'8"?
than LeBron.
He said he's 6'8" what?
6'8", 270.
That's all.
At
Oh, he a big
16,
fella.
he ain't got no hair on his
He's
face.
16.
He ain't even gone through puberty
LeBron,
yet.
What, 6'9", 260?
When in high
6'8"?
school?
No, LeBron's supposed to be 260 right now.
I think he's
Mhm.
Is he?
Supposed to be. I
LeBron
don't
was
know.
looking
You know
at
they
him
hype
like
up
he a
stats.
monster. Look, he is bigger than LeBron. Bigger than
no, I
LeBron.
seen it.
But can he hoop though?
Oh yeah, he can hoop. LeBron was at his
Okay, then.
basketball
Can't
game.
hoop. You can't hoop.
Yeah, he was at his basketball
But
game.
see,
So they're gonna start
This
a.
is high school, so
Right.
you know.
Yeah. He
That's
got
right.
time.
That's high school. 16. That's crazy.
He just turned 16.
Great,
Yeah.
especially if he continues to grow. Because
Absolutely.
we, he
You
can,
grow till you're 21.
well, he can be done. Who knows?
No, he gonna grow some more. But I wanted to say that because they have a new league starting. It's
Okay.
called Overtime. It's a
Yeah.
basketball league for ages 16 to 18.
Okay.
And it'll be in California. They're gonna get paid $100,000 to play in this league from 16 to 18 years old. They will be branded and getting ready for the NBA. This starts in September. What y'all think about that?
That's hey.
I think it's better than going to the NBA. But what about the education?
No, it ain't better going to than they're getting them ready for it. Like
They
but,
are. Yeah.
I mean, what is it teaching them though? That's my thing. Is it teaching them a whole balance while they're doing this whole journey thing? Like, how, when you get this money, how to spend your money, like teaching you stuff that school's not teaching you, or are they putting them in other things
No.
to keep developing their mind while they're doing this? I don't know.
No, because they're taking them out of high school and they're surpassing high school and college to just train physically playing basketball, getting physically ready for the
So
NBA.
who
None of
who
that.
are these people? Who
Um,
walk in and say, okay, I want this? Who's picking the kids?
that's a good question. I don't know. I know Kevin Garnett invested. Was it Garnett? No, sorry, not Kevin Garnett. Don't get me the line.
So they basically
Carmelo, I
trying to find the
think-
next superstar a lot earlier.
Absolutely. And
If
I
he
think
shows
only
himself.
30 kids get to be in this league.
Right.
And they play, each other somewhere in
Are these
California.
30 kids that's doing good in school and good athletes, or are these just 30 kids who's,
I don't know.
because
I don't
school
know.
is different now. You got to find your lane. They're letting you find your lane a little bit.
Mhm.
You know what I
It's
mean?
not-
So
yeah.
it's about how you learn than,
Right.
than
You-
what you really learn.
Yeah, you standing there with an information center right in your hand already. So
True.
everything's now next level.
Very true.
Yeah, like I just got a total understanding of this new math that's going on. I call it new math because you get the same answers, but they creating new problems. They changing the formation.
Okay.
Now
They're doing too much.
The reason why that is going on, I don't know, is because of the coding game. Like, coding is in these fractions and the way they breaking them down, and how 2 plus 2 can be a little more difficult in coding. But
like
2 plus 2 might be
coding,
So the math,
basically just drive your ass crazy.
Yeah, that's why all these kids is booming in some of these tech worlds. And
the kids, they grow up with an iPad in the hand.
Wow.
So,
wow.
But transitioning into, we were talking about Shaquille O'Neal. You know, Shaquille O'Neal became a doctor. He has a PhD.
Right. He has a sheriff's license.
That's right.
That sheriff thing.
Yeah.
Shaq
ain't playing around with his hustle.
Yeah.
2012, he graduated from Barry University.
I respect his moves.
Yep. And you know,
right under your nose.
Here's the thing. I'm sure y'all saw this on Sports Center where that Italian, I think he's Italian, the soccer player, I don't know how to say it, Ibrahimovic, whatever, he was addressing LeBron James as saying, and I quote, "He is phenomenal at what he's doing, but I don't like when people have some kind of status and they do politics. I play football," meaning soccer, "because I'm the best in playing football. That is the first mistake people do when they become famous and they come in a certain status. Stay out of it. Just do what you're best at because it doesn't look good."
But that's his opinion. Basically what I'm gonna say, because LeBron can pretty much do what he want to do, especially if it's positive. Nobody should be knocking what he got going on. What's the big deal? Who are you to sit up and say, don't do this, don't do that? Let the man make his mistakes or his not mistakes. Who knows? I like what LeBron is doing, so I'm on LeBron's side on that one.
What about you?
Man, I'm gonna say this. Everybody got their lanes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if, because certain people get paid to say certain things, they feel like they have to step up and do this because a lot of people put stuff on people's shoulders and feel like they have to do it in the now. And their heart might not be in it because they might be meaning to come off in a certain type of way. So it drives certain people to speak up when it's just detrimental. You should speak up before then so you have a following to understand, oh yeah, this is a meaning here. Oh yeah, he has a purpose. Not just because, now it's time to try to push this guy in this category for him to speak up. That's when you got to be mature about it and be like, damn, okay, if I'm going to do this, I want it to be formatted in a way that is not coming off just because of whatever politicalness or what everybody feel, because everybody gonna have an opinion, especially amongst a certain society. And like Bobo knows, once you amongst a certain society, those people who kind of control the media wave, you know what I'm saying? And then people under that, the people under them puppets hear those people, and then they figure that's the news. So they go ahead and be like, because they amongst that society and they get to write that shit. So that's, you just put it out there like that. You know what I mean? That's just something not even an athlete can control. So that's why you got to be careful of what you say, how you say it, and how you project it. Even if it's coming from the heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's rules to the game.
Well,
really.
What I'll say is it seems very systemic racism-ish to me. Very
systemic what?
For him to say that, first of all,
that lady that says shut up and dribble. Remember her?
Yeah, that's messed up.
So
I see what you're saying.
That's real. That's
he's not even American, and you don't even know the systemic racism that goes on. He had the N-word spray painted on his, and he's a black man in America.
No, Bobo had it too. We all black men.
Exactly.
Y'all understand that.
But this is a non-black man saying to somebody else. So here's the thing: we're getting confused what politics is versus social injustice. Black Lives Matter is a social injustice movement. Okay. He's a black man. He can speak on whatever the hell he wants to speak
that's
on.
about it, right.
Period. So just
nobody's denying that.
Yeah, but in
nobody's
a way, it's an implicit bias because he's a blunt disregard for another man's voice. He is.
No, you know what it is?
What is it?
What's your following?
Who's the fault? Wait, by which side?
My thing is anybody can speak on anything. Just beware of the backlash. Now, if you've been a soldier in the field speaking up, you ain't even. That don't even.
It didn't phase
somebody heckling. No, people write. They would write less on it because that's your back.
Yeah.
But we know if. Just like they do, if somebody come, your boss, like you playing for dollars, like somebody come like, okay, I think you got to kind of, tone it down some. That's where the problems come in because now you were so, and you still have to be like that. You can't just turn that off. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's known. He was on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
I ain't talking about LeBron.
Oh,
you're making it LeBron. I'm talking about just in general. Right? Like for anybody to speak. I know you're saying LeBron, but I'm just saying anybody in general. It's like if you speak in that tone,
you're saying people are gonna come for you, good or bad.
Just don't do it when these persons come home because these other people don't have no word and they saying you always speak that. And if you're gonna do it then keep it going. So
whatever they say to you, just don't let it get under your skin, you know?
He doesn't care. I care.
Just let it get under your goddamn skin, man. Don't let it get under your skin, man.
My point was for saying that it's more than just shut up and
dribble. Yeah.
Because you got your people like say Nipsey and them and all that. If that even though he's gone, he kept it going. Once he started, it wasn't like, oh, this ain't what I'm just doing this for the meet. No, he can't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So even if you got some backlash, you ain't finna hear nothing too much of it because we know that was in him. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't.
I mean, we just not gladiators, okay? So
shut up and dribble, man. You dribble, man. How about a dunk on your head, man? How about that, huh? Just dunk right on your head.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy that
shut up and dribble.
Athletes can be smart.
A bucket of fried chicken. I don't care.
No,
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. The dumb jock.
No, but I'm
not a dumb jock.
I don't pay attention.
You don't. Okay. Y'all too cool for me. But I just wanted to say that some of these athletes do go and run for office, from Arnold Schwarzenegger to Bill Bradley ran for president.
Hold on, we just had Dave Bean. He was just a mayor. What are you talking about? We had a Detroit Piston, baby. What you talking about? We just had Bean.
Detroit basketball.
That's right. Detroit.
Yes. We run the city. Okay. So I want to, we want to dedicate this show to all of the fans, current and former college athletes, professional athletes, and I hope everybody has a good time with the All-Star game. Right? Yes, let's introduce our first interview. I think our only interview.
Bubba on the building.
Next week, we're going to have...
Bubba said what up to the people.
The Submariner as a guest. We're going to have... What's up, family?
Yeah, my special guest here, too, so we good.
Your special guest?
Yeah.
And you did call him out. You called him out, but that's
I did?
didn't want to tell him.
Where is he?
Special guest is coming, man. Bob Cousy's coming, man. What do you think, man?
David Bing?
No, Young Rob.
Who?
My young guy. And it might be good. Young Rob, my guy who's producing movies, doing TV shows.
Why you didn't tell me that?
Artists and everything.
That's dope.
Where he at?
Because I want, it's a special, you got a rev.
Yeah, I got Kevin McHale coming next week.
You done made me say it kind of early.
I got Kevin McHale and Bill Lambier coming next week.
That's the worldwide Bobo Lamb.
Those are bad boys right there, boy.
That's the worldwide Bobo Lamb.
I got Rick Mahorn coming the week
after that. Not Rick Mahorn.
Yeah.
That's my boy. Look. I love me some Isaiah. I love that team. That Pistons team.
I told
Dave Bean coming up in this bitch.
Buddha, I actually told Buddha I might hit him on Instagram though too.
Now who is Buddha?
Nigga, James Edwards, Buddha.
Who?
James Edwards. I'm
Edwards,
gonna get Kelly Tripucca to come.
Why is you looking at me like that?
I'm gonna get Kelly Tripucca to come to this motherfucker.
Don't you do that. Don't make me text this guy.
I'm in love with Chauncey, though.
But you talking about them the bad boys. James Buddha.
I don't
James
know who
Edwards,
that is.
7 foot.
He was in the 90s?
He was with
He loved Chauncey.
He the one was slanging them things out here for the.
No, he wasn't. Dennis Rodman. It was the starting five and the microwave.
No.
I want the microwave.
No. Those were the names of the team. No, listen. Those were the names of the team, right? I guarantee you.
I'm gonna get Kent Benson on this
out there cracking skulls.
Who?
James Buddha.
Listen,
Edwards.
why do they
better look this cat up.
Yeah, he
played in the NBA for years. 7 footer. He was a beast too, man.
Okay, he ain't bigger than Yao.
Yao Ming?
Yao Ming.
What happened to Yao? What he like?
He went back to where he's from. What are you talking about? He's from China.
She little scooty booties out of her podcast, man.
He's from China.
Wait, pause. Why do they call y'all the bad boys?
No, I ain't. No, the
you ain't a bad boy.
I didn't play there. I didn't play in that era.
I know. You're not that old.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You're a bad boy for life.
I'm gonna have Ben Wallace coming this motherfucker.
Now that's my boy. Okay, that's my boy. He
that's
shut
the
me
wrong
down.
era, though.
What you mean? What era?
That's Piston. That's Isaiah era. Joe Dumars.
The best, man.
They created the bad boys.
Back to back.
You know,
they wasn't taking.
I played with Rip, Chauncey,
Tayshaun,
yeah.
Tayshaun Prince.
Flip Murray was Flip Saunders was my coach.
Oh,
okay.
Flip. Okay.
Dope. That's dope.
You know what I mean?
You was a 2? What position you play?
You can call me whatever. Any position
You're a little short there, big fella.
Yeah, he look like he dunking on
I think I can get you some buckets, though.
My boy dunking on motherfuckers.
Oh,
you can get me buckets?
I can't. Don't let the small fry.
Look, I ain't even look.
Yeah, she give you buckets at the one where the balls come down and you shoot them up.
Right, you know what I'm saying? On the machine.
Yeah, she give what you on that.
Let me see.
Okay, y'all always got jokes. This is Detroit for y'all. This is what happens in Detroit.
My guy in the building.
You like Chauncey Billups. That's what you like. You like
Mr. Big Shot.
You like them little squirrel looking motherfuckers.
He doesn't look like a squirrel.
He doing my joke.
That's Bobo Lamb, the worldwide comedian. This young Rob, man.
What's up, big brother? Honor to meet you, brother. That's an honor.
So, some football players leave the league
We got
with
young Rob in the building, too.
CTE, right? Which is called chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or any number of injuries.
Mm-hmm.
They can force you right into retirement, like Isaiah retired in 1994 because he had a torn Achilles tendon, right? So at a certain point, you have to understand, despite the incredible success that your hard fought and dedication to your career, the process of retirement is very difficult.
Fuck Kobe on my slide.
Hey, bro. Can we get a round of those?
You see how people do it?
No, I was just asking.
I'm doing the video.
I was just asking. No, it's not
Kobe.
So what happens?
Don't do that, bro.
What happens
After what?
After the professional athlete retires?
You gotta adjust to retirement.
Robert, what happens?
Who?
What happens when you retire? When a professional athlete has to retire, what happens?
Hopefully, you done found another lane by the time you retire, but
broadcasting or something.
Anything.
Anything,
really,
right? But anything but broadcasting
really is something that would keep your mind busy and keep you active. That was my main thing. Or something that's gonna drive you. Maybe you're not doing nothing that's active, but something that's gonna drive you the same way you on the basketball.
Right.
To accomplish stuff, to get stuff done, to move where not too many people moving, because people don't understand it's a percent. Basketball, playing pro, not even in NBA, just across the world, it's a percentage. You know how many athletes in the world?
A lot.
You know how many people actually get to play pro just anywhere besides make it to an NBA team? So you amongst it. So after that, you always try to chase or follow that thing that you can overcome because you done worked at that so long. You know what I'm saying? And then by doing that, you meet other things in the world while you playing the sport. So you feel like you can adapt because you in your when you in your sport because you hot. Now you got to figure out how to adapt to that same thing when you're not in your sport because your name not the same. Do you come across to the people the same? Now it's about what relationships you build and the people you done came across.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To kind of keep your name flourish, you know what I mean? And then sometimes when you're done, the people be like, okay, what you gonna do now?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. They're always looking at
some famous people
are you gonna
speaking your
outdo
name,
what you
man.
did? Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, you get famous people speaking your name, man. Then it's gonna go higher than you ever expected, bro.
Right.
Look at my brother over there.
My main thing was just.
Are you retired?
It's my brother. Fucking love he's got for me. He's always lifting me up, lifting my spirits
Bobo.
up. You know what I'm saying?
Are you retired? Or are you still in the game?
What, as far as basketball?
No.
Retired from high school. I was the man in high school. I almost had a triple-double every game.
Comedy. I'm talking about comedy.
Have I retired?
Yeah.
No, hell no. I'll never retire.
You'll never retire?
Never.
Okay.
Laughter heals the soul. I will never, I'm never sick. After the COVID was the first time I'd ever been sick in 20 years. I don't get sick. So the COVID was real. So to see y'all sitting in here with no mask is beyond me.
Hey, look, I
the
got
sun is shining. Where is your mask? The sun is shining. Where the fuck is your mask?
right here.
If you cough one time, I'ma whoop your ass. The sun is shining. We're gonna come out. We releasing that.
Oh, where he at?
You got no mask on.
So let me talk. Let's say this. So I was looking up a couple of articles, and they were saying that
Drop your drink, big bro.
how retirement can be depressing, not just for the athlete, but for everybody. Like the old school, the baby boomers, they don't want to stop working because they feel like they're going to die. Because they're idle. But I'm like, this is a time when you get to do what you want to do. Get up when you want to get up.
Right.
Do your thing. Be happy.
But they scared of that if they haven't done it. It's like kind of spooky to go,
They've worked
that's all I do.
I'm going to tell you what I found out. That you can, like basketball, you can do a lot of things, right? But when you're done, you can go in so many damn lanes and avenues. And that's what you have to understand. You can do more. Like, man, open your mind out to reach out to the people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta.
It
is hard though.
What you been doing? You retired, aren't you?
Man, it's because somebody told me how to get into a lane. I'm gonna tell you, like, even though I don't fuck with those people no more because they scam some money.
Not scammers. There's some scammers in here.
Man,
I hate scammers, man.
Were they Nigerian?
They was my.
It seemed like everybody trying to scam. You know what I mean?
They was my agents while I was on here with the Pistons, actually. Yeah.
Your agent
scammed
you.
Yeah,
we started a marketing company.
People be greedy.
Yeah. They be scamming. You call a plumber to your house, he's scamming.
Yeah, like last year.
Well, you need a defibrillator. That's not nothing that goes in the basement. What are you talking about? Say no.
But yeah, last year we started a marketing company, and we were doing big things pretty quick.
Right.
They wanted to do it too fast, and then they thought they wasn't getting enough of whatever they thought they was getting. So they actually folded a big deal for us about time this time last year.
Right.
Like as a marketing company, you don't expect to cash in on even a meal in your first year, but 1.2, 1.3 is on the table, and they scammed on a minor check on something not
minor.
even
right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I know
something petty, basically.
So you are
petty amount.
So you gotta keep punching the toes. God, I was blessed that somebody from that company went to another company. Then that company found word. They called your boy up.
Boom.
Good.
Put me back in a great position.
Put you back in the
Platinum Biosciences, my man Rick Leslie.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. He put me on, I'm on John Daly's advisory board right now.
Okay.
The golfer, number 2 golfer in the world.
Yeah.
So I'm
and
doing
what
some
else
things.
you doing?
I'm making some moves. I got a shoe that's out.
Dope.
But I also got a, Hammerhead, Joe. I'm with a Cali company, Pre-Roll, Moonrock. We're doing some things, man. We finna make some moves.
And you got an artist.
Dope.
Don't you? In the building.
I don't
building.
have a. Look, I'm gonna say this.
Uh-huh.
This is my nephew. This family.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm not. He controlled his destiny. He's a mogul. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What I'm doing is beyond like what a manager or what this is just love right here. Like, and if I can do anything to keep propelling and moving, because he in the light, like shit, I need to use him here in a minute. This nephew, like,
come on, nephew.
You gotta understand what.
Get on that mic, nephew.
You gotta understand what.
I heard you on the radio
doing.
though. I heard you on 97.9. They was doing a what you call it? Drop it or what they call it?
Dope or no.
Dope or no.
Yeah.
And they said it was dope.
Yeah.
What's the name of that song? Work it. Remember that song?
Straight up?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
No
not him.
way.
That's not he
Real talk.
redid that song. He was rapping on it. With who?
Sada Baby.
You work.
Moraine.
Yeah,
Shout
that
out to
sound
Sada
good.
And look, that's off his hard work.
Okay.
His knowledge of him sticking to the game.
Yo.
I'm just like, if he called me, he in the city somewhere, like, yo, you gonna come out to this show? Oh, for sure, I'm there.
He bringing back
Work
the
it.
jit. People don't know.
Work it.
See, if you ain't from Detroit,
Work it.
I don't care if you east,
You work it.
west,
Yeah, that's
downtown.
right there. Yeah.
Yes, that's the stuff. So from the 80s babies to now bringing it current to 2021,
That's
we
dope.
ain't heard none of that music in a minute.
I want to meet the girl that was going, bring her in.
Yeah.
Who her? Where is she at?
I don't know.
Somewhere in Chicago.
Don't you? Don't you hate that when it's a fine woman on the flyer and you get to the club and she not there?
Man.
Where's the bitch on the flyer, man? Get my money back, man.
That's a
I'm out of here,
model.
man.
That's a model.
I'm out. Where's the bitch on the flyer?
I feel you.
Make you turn to Bill Cosby. You rather get me the bitch on
Right,
the flyer. Now, the bitch on the flyer.
Real talk.
It's not in the club.
Oh my gosh.
Get Camille. It's like, all right.
Wayne from Ipsy, he got some real shit going on.
Oh, you from Ipsy? We was just talking about all the green and black. We just talking about Eastern. No, I went to Eastern, so Eastern has a special. Ypsilanti has a special place in my heart.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I do comedy up there a lot. I like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
Ipsy's
Love it.
it's changed a lot.
Ipsy different.
Yes.
You gotta know how to move.
Oh yeah. Especially on the south side. I'm not going over there. I'm not going. I know about that. I know about that.
Yeah, Ipsy know how to move now. Work
You
it,
an
work
Ipsy local too?
Ipsy, you in Detroit? I'm Ipsy to Detroit.
Wait, hold up. Are you from
Yeah.
Ipsy? You
Really?
are?
Yeah.
What high school you go to?
I went to Belleville though.
Oh, that's not Ipsy.
It's Ipsy.
That's Ipsy.
It's Ipsy?
I mean,
Belleville?
You gotta think. You know what I'm saying? We so small, but it's like everything right there. You got Belleville, Lincoln, Ipsy, LaRun. I mean, you could get
Ipsy High
technical if you
School.
want, but
Yeah, it's the greater area of Detroit. But I came up here like when I was a kid. My sister moved
They got a
out here
casino
when I
out
was
there?
Shorty.
No, there's no
Nah.
casino.
we got some gambling spots. If you try to
Yeah,
get down,
for real.
though.
We got some spots. City niggas know. They come out. They look. They
Yeah.
understand.
What?
What?
Are you serious?
Man, they know. Come on.
Where you
don't
from?
do this.
I'm
Don't
from
do this.
Warren,
Okay, and where'd you go to school at?
Eastern Michigan.
Okay, so how was that statement so crazy? City niggas know.
Listen, Linda. I went to school.
That don't matter.
I didn't go on the south side.
You could've went to,
I didn't go to Deja
you could've
Vu.
went
I didn't go to
UND.
none of that stuff.
You could have went to UND.
True. But I went there I was on the track team, so I was going for the money. I got
Work it. You work
I
it.
grew up out here.
I like that
from the
song,
east
dog.
side, like,
You from the east side? Hold up.
see, my sister lived on Montclair, French
You from the,
Road,
you from the
in
east side too?
Montclair.
What?
Oh,
When I was a kid,
by the airport?
French Road to Montclair.
What? East side?
That's
Yeah.
deep on the
East
east
side.
side.
Earl Flynn,
Yeah,
top
so-
10 red and
I
yellow
ain't gonna
swing.
lie. But
So
see,
my
Earl
weekends
Flynn,
are
top
like
10
my
red and yellow
weekends-
swing.
Like as a kid, on my weekends and some nights was towards this.
Say
way,
it.
You
That's
know
how
what I'm
it
saying?
was.
Like since a little kid, like a lot of people don't know.
Ah.
That,
You
I got
went
a lot
from
of family.
Ipsy to the east side?
Yeah.
But
My
you know what?
I used to-
That's how
my
it is,
sister's
like-
an OG though. Yeah,
Oh, I
He-
like all my family, my big bro, like I
Right.
used to stay on Plainview,
Okay.
6 Mile.
So they like
Like-
me. They,
my other cousin.
That's the west side. I know
that's
exactly.
right.
Over there by
East side.
high school, yeah.
So then my other cousin, Gladiator, you know, he east. My girl, she stayed on Moraine.
East side.
So,
That's real east. Ooh.
Yeah, you had some King Vitamin cereal. You from the east side, you had some King Vitamins. King Vitamins.
King Vitamin, Malto Meal, all that.
Kaboom.
You feel me?
He said Malto Meal. Kaboom cereal. King Kicks. You had some Kicks, some dry ass Kicks.
He said whatever Wick gave a nigga.
Like after ball and stuff. Like, man.
Was you at Bloomfield?
said
Where was
Wick.
you living? Where you was
I was
hooping?
in it.
Focus Hope.
Oh yeah, when they had us,
Bloomfield Hills, right?
We beyond that.
What?
We was
You was at Auburn Hills?
yeah, near there.
You was living out there?
That's where they put you.
No.
Yeah.
I thought everybody lived like, you know, everybody
No, that's
now.
that's like
They in
after
West
the season, you can
Bloomfield.
start venturing, you can start moving, but no.
Why would you want to live over there? That was horrible.
No.
We're in Auburn Hills?
No, that's
Yeah.
where they
I
put you.
messed
That's
with
where they
Auburn
put.
Hills.
Look,
I
look,
don't.
that's
I
it.
actually got a little feature out
The
there tomorrow.
highway's so quick though. It's just
right
a zoom,
there,
zoom, zoom.
yeah.
It's really quicker than what you think it is.
I'm so glad they moved the Auburn or whatever, the Palace from over there.
Oh, that was a jump.
I hated it.
I love Auburn Hills.
I hated it because let me tell you why. I had a clinical when I was at Wayne State doing my master's. I had to go all the way out there to go do one of my rotations. Man, I came off right by past the Palace, and you keep driving. Keep driving, and then that's when Obama was running for president. So all I see on all these lawns was no Obama. Huge signs. I couldn't take it. I'm like, where did they got me at?
Yeah.
This is horrible.
But you gotta
here.
think that's all that corporate GM, Ford, all that, them buildings down there. So what you
People live over there though.
Yeah, but
These was on people's lawns.
Are they our people?
No. Yeah, but you
No.
got that.
Exactly.
That's
You
what I'm
feel me?
saying. Why would you want to live over there? It's country over there. I don't know if it's worse than Ipsy though, cause I ain't never seen a skunk in my life until I went to East.
Hold on now.
Stank. Ipsy stank like a skunk.
Oh.
I said it. I said it.
Damn, not a skunk.
I was there for 5 years. I said it. I seen it. I ain't never seen a skunk in my life.
Oh my
I
God.
know 'cause y'all
Deers.
used to rats and
Nah.
Oh no, you didn't.
Skunk.
Y'all
Who
used
got
to
a
rats
rat?
and roaches.
Who got rats and roaches? No, he didn't.
Shit.
Not at
can't
Warren.
believe you-
No.
We right.
I didn't
right
mess with
there
y'all
by the
locals.
sewage thing.
Our locals.
too.
They
Oh
right
my
there by the
God.
sewage
You
thing.
can't help that shit. We can't.
She-
You got one
she-
right there in the beginning of the city.
City
The
smell like
stink,
a
too.
smell like a
Exactly.
epidural.
The city might stink on a regular night.
Well, she said I can't mess with you
What you mean?
locals.
I
Smell like
can't.
city smell like some
Y'all
sour
Ipsy
fallopian
locals?
tubes.
Sure. What's wrong with an Ipsy local?
Oh no, baby, no.
What's wrong with an Ipsy local?
No, y'all different.
How we different?
Like Pontiac is different. Saginaw is different. Eastside is different.
Saginaw smell like doo-doo on a Ferris wheel.
Oh my God.
No, man.
I mean, I can't really talk about Detroit
Hey,
because
look,
you know what I'm saying?
not fucking with both.
You know, everybody from Saginaw really pissed at me. I didn't say that.
Hey, look.
Bubba.
Saginaw smell like the
Saginaw-
armpit of the
look.
Statue of Liberty.
It is what it is.
Like I said,
But
I
we got
lived in
family
MC.
over
Yeah, I lived in MC. I lived in Detroit.
there. Right.
I can't really, be like I hate one, don't love
Yeah.
the other one.
Look, I'm known all over Michigan just because, definitely ball. I killed in every corner.
Right.
Hey, did you
feel
go
me?
to the Nike
I'm
court?
at records from Benton
Wait.
Harbor
Hey,
to
she,
FLA.
she don't mess with locals, but she know about the Nike court.
Oh yeah, I killed him on a Nike
No, you
court.
didn't. Some
Yes,
of
I
you
did.
did.
That's Ann Arbor though. That's not
Yeah.
Ipsy.
It don't
That's Ann
matter.
Arbor.
Yeah,
You know how you got to the Nike court?
You,
You know
you
how
can
she-
kill the Nike.
You know, hey, you know
Come
how
to
she got
West
to the
Willow.
Nike
Come
court?
to the West Willow.
I'm not going over there.
You know,
No.
that's
that's
where
my
I'm
hood.
from.
No, I'm good.
Exactly, that's where I went. That's where
I grew up right across the street right there.
Definitely not going
I'm
over
not
there.
going over there.
Definitely lots not
No,
going
I'm
over
not
there.
going to the hood. No,
Come to the
thank
Willow.
you.
It ain't the hood like that.
Definitely not going
Is
over
it on the
there.
south side
Yeah.
of Ipsy?
No,
It's
you
the
know.
Willow.
Is it
That's
Cross
funny.
94?
All right, we got
That's
two
funny.
We got
That's-
two sides of Willow. but,
Right. That's funny.
The hood is the hood.
That area turned you into Raymond. Definitely not going over there. Yeah. Definitely not going.
I
Definitely.
mean, hey, on my way here, I
Definitely
passed through
not.
some hoods, and I was like, damn,
Shit
I had to
look
lock
like
my
that.
car twice.
Yeah, no, this Cass corridor.
all that
yes.
shit look different tonight.
What is it? Like
I'm gonna
downstairs?
tell you.
I'm about to go
I
get some
even
meat.
lived on Beaconsfield, right, on the east side, right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Nottingham is right there, right the next.
Flint,
Hey,
shout
look.
out to Flint.
And you know, Nottingham is like the street to go across all the hoods. It's like you can go across the highway.
That's right.
So that's the getaway street.
You go over the bridge.
So when you on these, like when you, it's like a war zone over there. When you gotta hit the flow.
No, back in B.
I'm not bullshitting. Look, 10 years ago, I'm on Beaconsfield. This is the crazy. I'm on Beaconsfield. Are we in the living room? Like when I say it sounded like a mini war zone in that big.
That's why I don't.
I'm talking about we just hit the flow because it was like shit.
Man, but you hold on the west.
But
it was like
but
that.
but I'm good there because I got my peoples. I got my peoples. So if it was like if anything go down, I knew who to call. But
we'll be.
I remember my ex niggas was like, man, though you move out to that money, you gonna get your shit. But I said, man, look, I kind of grew up out there, but they don't. You know, when you're from Ipsy, they just see you in Ipsy. They don't know
Ipsy.
that how you move.
They
just know
back and forth.
Yeah, that's all they know.
So what advice can you give young basketball players trying to make it to the next level? We didn't really even get into the topic yet.
Ace deuce, baby.
I would just say listen and pay attention and make sure listen to details. That's about it. You gotta listen to detail and be willing to listen. Some people don't.
To be
that's
coached.
the hardest. Yeah, that's the hardest thing. A lot of people talented. Like even in raw business, right? You got a lot of guys. The reason why he's flourishing because he pay attention to detail. You know what I'm saying? He observe. You know what I mean? He to be a mogul, to do things he doing, he a triple threat, right? Like on a basketball court, like Bobo on a comedian level, like you got to observe to get to a certain level.
That's right.
Willing to learn.
You got to be willing to listen.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't understand who haven't been to that level. They always try to tell somebody who's been to that level, you should listen. You be like, man, hold on. Do you know where I really been? No, you should listen a little bit, but it's different lives that's going on to what you can listen to. But pay attention, man, because
that's real.
And people who've been there before, kind of listen, take heed. Not saying you got to listen to everything they do, but take heed because they might be telling you right. And if they telling you wrong, you still learn something out of that because somebody you done seen it a different way.
That's why
you know
you
what I'm saying?
They say listen twice, talk once. I just got back in town. I was on set with Clifton Powell. And me, him, Trey Chaney from the Wire, Saints and Sinners. And it's just like soaking up all that game. Like everybody else on set, they trying to, you know what I'm saying, do all that. And, Cliff like, man, you be so quiet. And I just like, man, I'm just listening. I had to tell him, I said, I'm a soldier, man. I want to learn. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like things you think you know. Then you talking about Cliff, man, he's a fucking legend. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when he talk, I'm just observing. You know what I'm saying? We're acting. Same with Trey Chaney. You know what I'm saying? He was in the Wire for 5 seasons. Now he's in Saints and Sinners. He's currently shooting for the BT show Games People Play.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like them the type of people I like to listen to and learn and just observe. So you gotta do like be willing to listen and learn.
Yeah, for real.
So what else defines you, outside of sports? Who's Robert Griffin Jr.?
She hit me with that Robert Griffin Jr.
The second.
Junior.
I'm sorry.
Man, who
are you? Without your titles, without the title of are you a father?
Yes.
Without that title, without the marital status, without
I'm married.
Okay. Ladies, he's single. Without what you've accomplished, who are you?
I'm a real person. I'm a person who's been through life in all angles, from up to down. You know what I mean? I done seen it all, from sideways to sideways. I would just like to say, I think I'm a loving person. I just, I just know. That's why I don't be around a lot of people, because I'm a passionate person. I'm gonna say that. I'm a passionate
you sensitive?
person. No, I'm just passionate.
Oh,
people.
So anything I do,
a lot of you.
If I involve myself, like with people or in some, like, you know what I mean, I feel that I'm a very passionate person. So
passion.
they're like, I don't like to burn bridges. Like, I'm not perfect. Don't Don't get me wrong. But as far as, you know, growing and learning, I'm always willing.
You're a lover, not a fighter.
I hate you.
I can knock some. Right.
Hey, you want me to get her now or later? You want me to get her now or later? I get her.
I hear you saying.
Nah.
Passion.
I got passion,
That's
so
love.
I can knock a nigga out with passion too.
Oh,
you know what
okay.
Well, you know why we into it. This is why men can't talk to women about how they feel.
Excuse me?
Yeah, this is why men can't talk to women about their passion because y'all confuse it and mistake it with.
And then now you making those noises. Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah.
Passion
Oh
me.
my God.
This is passion. Like, damn, girl, I love you. I want to do for you. Y'all looking like sucker.
Who?
You.
Not me.
It's
You gotta love me now. You gotta tell the world you love me now. Like, don't be hard. I'm not your bro. Don't call me bro.
Bro, you tripping.
Well, look, I'm gonna say this. Hold up. I got something for that.
Don't call me bro.
But
I'm not your bro.
No, not saying you any man bro. But if you that man best friend, you might be his bro
Don't
at
ever.
that moment.
No.
You acting like the bro. Like if you gotta like that's your man, that's your best friend.
Don't call me bro.
Why?
That's childish.
No,
childish.
Time. So what names do you call your dude?
No,
You don't call him
you're
bro?
not listening to me.
If
You're
I
not
had
listening to me.
one, it
You're
wouldn't
not
be
listening
bro.
to me. You're not listening to me.
Okay.
He's not calling you bro all the time. I'm not saying he's just saying bro, yo, bro. No.
That's that young generation.
But you
I'm
might
too
do
old,
something real bro-ish, and you know it just to show him, like I can hang with the dudes. Come on, women don't do that.
I don't know.
Just to show you can hang.
I'm just me. I don't know.
That's messed up. Damn,
Don't ever
that's
call
not even
me
keeping
bro.
it real.
Hey, you know who she sound like?
Oh.
Them MC girls.
Man, who you trying not to be like?
Man, you done been there too long.
You was burnt.
Why are you laughing?
Just like them.
Why are you laughing, Dave? Because that is not funny.
Because I know you're trying to
You
hold
know
back,
what
flip
we're
it over the
talking
table.
I knock all this shit over. I am.
Go ahead. You see that?
What? I
She
will.
flipped quick.
I will knock all this shit over.
They said you flip quick.
Period.
Man.
On period.
But that's how he said when you said
I'm not bro.
He said my passion would knock a nigga out.
Oh
yeah.
Well. I'm passionate
my
too. I'm
family
just trying
said,
to see
look,
what he was talking
I'm a
about.
very respectful
I'm
person
sensitive.
too. Very respectful.
Okay.
I respect, yeah.
You respect your elders?
This shit
Look at
cuts
this.
out.
And you know what? What's respecting elders though?
Yeah, I respect.
How old are you? Young man. Young Rye.
Damn.
How old are you, sir?
Because I said
You look like you was born in the 2000s.
I'm the
What
type-
year were you born?
I respect my elders. You can't be just like, okay,
You
if
look
even if
young.
you're an elder,
You
like you
young.
can't
Yeah,
just
you
be
young.
disrespectful.
You a baby.
What?
He a baby. How old is he?
I'm telling that.
He gonna lie. Okay.
I don't
Well,
know about age.
he grown.
I'm grown.
Did you see a sports psychologist?
Did I see a sport? No, I could be one. I went to school for psychology.
Did
drama.
you?
I went to school for drama, psychology, and communication.
Oh yeah, you a Pisces. You ain't need to go to school for no drama.
And they said I was a very good actor in school too. Though.
So you about to go act?
No, did that. I've been doing that stuff.
You
for a
been
minute.
acting?
Yeah, I've been doing that stuff.
I like to see like John Sally and
I
Bad
was actually
Boys.
in the Warrior Pride a couple of years ago.
Warrior Pride.
With Trick Warrior Pride. It was on #1 on Amazon.
Oh, I think you told me about that. I never seen
I
that.
did that.
Okay.
But I did something on iPhone. I did a Healthy Lifestyles and Living. That was when I first started playing pro.
You did what on iPhone?
Oh, it was called Here to Meet. It's an Apple. It was a iPhone app. They turned it into a TV show. We shot it in Chicago.
Okay.
It's called Here to Meet. It's just about knowing the city. People thought it was like a dating app or something like that. No, it's just about knowing the city where you at. You might have somebody there, and I had a team like Team Chief. And
Like meetup. Like that meetup.
yeah. I did it with this my peoples out there, my production crew, my peoples out there in Chicago called Get Lucky Productions. The CEO of that, when I first started taking over, like for my life after ball, those was the first people that kind of like brought me in as a consultant and actually hired me in their company. I don't want to tell too much, but they the people in Chicago.
You so secretive. Okay.
Yeah, I can't tell that
You
because
don't
they
be
don't
wanna
want to
tell
know that
nothing.
because that's a different life.
That's all right, I'ma get it out of you.
You know
Don't worry
some
about it.
people everywhere. When you
Devil
meet
on
some
me, bro.
people, they really run Chicago though. They really got some. But I don't want to say all what they do. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I don't
Okay.
tell their business.
Yeah, because we had a sports psychologist in college. It was a joke, but there was a sports psychologist available. I didn't know if the NBA. I know you guys have a team physician, but I didn't know if you guys had a psychologist that you guys saw that kind of
NBA have those people. They're well equipped to
deal with
they
anything.
prepare you too before you have certain events and functions.
Oh, okay.
Even when you go into the draft in certain forums. Like I remember I went to this one forum that had players talk, and we had like a little meet and greet, and it was like women there and all that, whatever. So when we went in and had this little forum, it was players up there that was talking. That was like they were talking about women, right? And they were like, yeah, we know some fellas was talking to certain women just before we came in here, right?
Mm.
And then it was like, you got to be careful out there. And the women they talked to, the women that had the HIV, right? But they brought it for example.
Ooh,
What?
They brought it in. They it's a forum, so they brought an example to get you well prepared.
Oh, so okay, so you were doing a forum on HIV?
No, we just had a regular meet and greet just to see how players react. Listen, man, the league is always watching you. If you in them rounds before you get in them rounds, man.
Hold on.
You in the what?
They watch you. Like even before you get into the
Magic
league,
Johnson.
they might have, certain people watch. You got to be it's just about
you got to be smart.
What they tolerate.
Oh. See, they didn't tolerate much with when in the bubble. What's the name? Who was that? I think Raptor. I want to say Toronto got put out because he messed with one of the screeners, one of the chicks that was screening him, and he messed with her. Yeah, and the whole team got disqualified from the finals.
Our face is on everything. It ain't like football where you may know the football player face, but it's a total different type of avenue of getting there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? The blemishes is at the blemishes got to be at the minimum.
I got you. Okay. Mm-hmm. So what do athletes do with their money?
They some of them spend it and trying to find new ways to get it, but they live their life as they go, as they should. Because when you playing ball, that stuff sometimes it comes in, and you're getting that next fatty.
What's a fatty?
The next check, that next fatty check. You know, it's just.
But it's not forever, right? I mean, you got your contract, and sometimes you can get traded like Blake. Is Blake Griffin any relation to you?
Not Blake. I don't know that, for sure. But he's cool people, so
he's not related to you.
For sure. We ain't went down that line to be like, yeah, who's your family? Who are?
Yeah, okay. Cause he just got traded.
Oh, I ain't tripping. None of that.
Do you still go to the games?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Where's my tickets?
Those are my people. Some of those people.
But where's my tickets though? I should have front row tickets.
Go to DetroitPistons.com. DetroitPistons.com. Nurse Sheila.
I know you.
I'm sure I can hook you up with some. I got a couple plugs. But that's what I'm saying. In the NBA, even when you out, it's about building relationships. Because some dudes might still work with the team. Some people might not work. It's like.
But you should
it's like an era.
You don't get lifelong.
You gotta stay in. No, but you gotta stay within the the chain of people even coming in and move. You gotta keep building. That's the thing about the league is ever changing. It's like life.
Yeah.
Life is forever changing. You could be here, then you could be back there. You know what I'm saying? Like it just.
So what are you looking forward to watching in the All-Star game?
Man, I really just want to see the big game.
You don't want to see the dunk contest? You don't want to see none of that? 3-point contest?
It done changed. Well, 2 years ago with my man, who was my man from Orlando and my man
I don't even know.
I think my man from Orlando should have took that when he like jumped over the mascot and put the ball under his butt and put his legs straight and come on, man. I know my man did some amazing, but he literally jumped
over the
put
mascot.
His legs straight like this and put the ball under his butt and
what?
I'm just.
I love seeing y'all reactions on the sideline. I think that's the best part to see, like, y'all, like, I don't care who it is. Shaquille is funny as hell, but to see y'all just watching, like, now what was that? And y'all be having the ugly face, like,
because you can see the same dunk, but you can see it in so many different ways. And if you see it a little different, you like,
oh yeah, that ugly face. See, that's that. Yeah, that's when you know it's nasty.
That's when
can't
it's
fake the
real
funk on a
greasy.
nasty
That's
dunk.
when it's greasy. Yeah. That's when it's greasy.
See, I told y'all.
That's when it's greasy.
You used to play?
Yeah.
You?
Yes.
That's what's up.
Yes. Yes.
What up, though, fam? Some of my people's.
He talking like he ain't on the mic.
Oh yeah, but yeah, they saying what I gotta like if there's a lot of people on phone.
So
they think she funny.
Take up. You know what?
That's what they said. Like that was a good thing though.
What? What's that?
They saying you funny. You crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said I thought I was funny. I'm like,
No.
thought.
Well, you need to ring that bill.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
Thought.
No, they said you were.
Thank you. Thank y'all.
She said thank you.
Really,
I appreciate that.
One of the things is, like I said, that's my special guest, man.
Come on, special guest.
I wanted,
What you want?
He got some stuff coming up and some. I really
Promote
want
yourself.
him to
How they supposed to get your
do his
music?
thing.
How do they download it? Where can we find it? Is it a heavy rotation on the radio now?
Yeah, but it's not just Detroit. New York,
Yeah.
Shade 45,
I
Atlanta,
want to even talk about the New York
Pittsburgh,
stuff, because
Muskegon, Benton Harbor.
he get a lot of love out of New York.
Yeah.
Out of DC.
I got an
Out of these.
endorsement with a Coat of Individuality, the clothing brand. They're like the #1 denim company right now.
Yeah.
So they, like I said, they just laced me. I got like 4 billboards in Times Square right now.
Oh, okay.
Signed to Sony. So
Oh, you signed to Sony?
Yeah.
yes,
Oh, you doing big things. Okay, we're gonna have to check you out.
movie just got picked up with Maverick Films, so it's gonna be Hulu, Tubi.
And I know about Maverick.
Yeah, everything.
I've been in the film forever. Like
Yeah.
I'm on LinkedIn, so I talk to Maverick Films from like a marketing end, but
Facts.
he
I don't know what that is.
see, I consulted, right? So I've been in media forever, so I do TV stuff. So these people come to my marketing firm or agency for people.
You watch
to do
Netflix,
business.
you watch Hulu and all
But
that. So anytime you see the intro or the ending with the horse on it, that's Maverick Films. They own
Everything. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
They tight.
All right. Y'all
they
y'all ain't give me no tickets though. But that's okay.
I'm just saying, you just got a he right there. You plug you in.
How can they find your music though?
it's everywhere. Apple, Spotify, it's
They
literally
just go
everywhere.
and just download
Type
it,
in
stream it.
Young Rod. Google it, whatever.
Young
R.A.
R.A. All right. What's your name? What's your name though?
Young Rod.
And ask him about the name of his movie.
That's not
his
your
movie
name.
and
What's your
the
government name now?
Young Rod.
No,
Is
that's
it like
what you mean.
Cleophas?
It's
Cletus? What's your
Listen,
real name?
My dad's name was Big Rod.
You-
He got that from Biggie. I promise you.
His government name is Big Ra.
I'm Young Rod. I'm Junior.
Why are you trying to?
Let me
just
see
say
your
no?
ID.
Listen,
I ain't got
you
no
can't-
ID.
Yo, what?
Niggas don't got license.
And that's real.
You feel me?
Real
Hey.
talk.
I'm checking IDs.
Hey, we moving out
You-
here
you see
under
the way-
the
hey, look.
radar.
Nah,
When
I
you
want
told
to
me
see your
we out
birth
here, I'm like,
certificate.
Hey, look,
I'm like,
that's the
good.
realest
I'm
shit.
driving slow, like.
Wow.
Real talk.
Are you proud of that?
Hey, look,
It's
it happened.
2021. I'm gonna need y'all to get y'all lives in order. I
Hey,
don't
listen to
listen.
this.
I'm not talking to nobody if you don't got no
The Secretary of
license.
State
Can
ain't
you
even
write
fucking
prescriptions too?
freaking open.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
the
kind of a
Secretary
big
of State,
deal.
you got to make an
How you
appointment
feel?
to go to
For real.
Secretary of State. What you talking about?
You said what now?
Hey, give her some tickets so we get these prescriptions.
I'm not gonna write
Look,
y'all.
look, you got the script? Oh, yeah, that is Nurse Betty.
she got the
Oh,
script.
look, we got to do it.
Oh,
That's
shit.
off the camera.
What
That's
do you
off
call
the
me,
camera.
Nurse Betty? Did you just call me Nurse Betty? No, I'm more like Nurse Ratchet.
Oh, Nurse Ratchet. Oh,
So
we got
we really
Nurse
This
Ratchet
ain't what
there.
you want. You don't want these problems. Have you ever seen Nurse Ratchet?
I seen the
Go on
scripts.
Netflix and watch Nurse Ratchet.
No,
You
I know
seem-
you talking about.
You
I
seem
know
too
you
nice
talking
for
about.
that.
I know you talking about.
Oh,
It's like,
did you hear him? He said I seem too nice.
hey, you know, she
to
really
be-
seemed like, you ever, Jasmine Sullivan, they
I
bust the windows
love
out your
Jas-
car? Exactly. That's you. You feel me? I can read people pretty good.
Wait a minute, what?
That's how you see. You seem like one of them girls, like you real cool. And
I am.
3 dates later,
Is that?
nigga, where you at? Text. Where you at? You're not answering. You're not replying.
And that was her song too.
No.
And that was your song too.
I bust the windows out your car. Any girl that sung that song had a little bit of nutty in it.
No. No. We just
Go ahead.
we're just not to be played with.
Why every girl say that?
I mean, it's a good, catchy beat. Why wouldn't you not?
Why would you not bust the windows out somebody's car?
I would never bust the windows out of anybody's car.
You sure?
I don't need to. For what?
She'd have somebody else do it.
Cause you mad.
No.
Cause you mad.
Because I wouldn't want my property destroyed. So why would I do that to anybody else?
If you don't ever think about busting the windows out of my car, you don't love me. That's how I would feel.
That's toxic.
So,
I can tell your age. You're young.
Am I?
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
I don't do that toxic stuff. Yeah,
I
that's
like that.
toxic.
Is it
I
toxic?
Yeah, I don't need to do all that. I just leave you. I'll
So-
block you and
Hey,
never talk
so
to you ever again in life.
You
That'll
like
hurt
50
you.
Shades of Grey and all that type of stuff?
How you
Is that
just call
toxic
him?
too?
I never watched that.
You're toxic then.
Why?
Because you're not expanding your mind. That's
Right.
toxic.
She just
All
called
right,
him
no.
toxic,
See, here's the
though.
problem. 50 Shades of Grey was bullshit.
Oops.
Oh. So you into that shit?
So 50 Shades of Grey made a whole lot of 23-year-old white guys named Chad go buy a riding crop off Amazon.
I don't even get it. 'Cause I
And
didn't watch it.
the problem is he doesn't pay attention to consent. He doesn't pay attention to her safe words. He ignores all that shit, and that shit will get you killed in the real BDSM community.
How you know about the BDSM?
Yeah. Where am I at?
What is it? What?
How you know about the BDSM?
Have we not had this conversation that
I don't think we talked
we
about that.
sponsored Kink Ball for the last 3 years?
I'm sorry.
Hold on. I'm like the BDSM.
What's that?
Bondage, discipline, sadomasochism. It's
Why are we?
Hold on, say that. Hold
chips,
on.
dips, chains, whips. You know.
Oh, so in the BDSM community, what is?
Yeah, that's what they was doing at 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, they was.
she was like,
I see what you're saying.
yeah, like
I see
she
what
was
you're saying.
like,
Yeah.
like tie me up and hurt me until I cry, and I love it.
Well, and some of that's fine, except for the fact that he ignores her safe words.
Yeah,
Like
that's how you get your rap
the
case.
only difference between so if he wasn't a millionaire, that would have been a Criminal Minds episode.
It'd have been a rape case.
Yeah.
So
That
her safe
Trey
word was
Songz.
What? Stop.
Oh, I don't remember. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's actually not a good
What's
safe
her-
word.
R. Kelly. Yeah. Y'all into some weird stuff. I
R.
said
Kelly-
it.
Hold on. Where
Prince?
Kelly come at?
Wait,
with this
what?
shit?
Prince?
What did
Who
Prince
started
do?
talking about people peeing on people? Nobody started talking about people.
Hey,
That's
you
some
talk about Prince,
BDSM
I gotta
stuff.
tell
No,
you,
That's
that-
some weird
they're gonna
stuff.
be
No, that's
on
just
alert
because it's a
mode.
fetish
That's
doesn't
the
mean it's
favorite.
BDSM.
Oh well.
Hold on.
So hold on.
Where
hold
R.
on,
Kelly
hold
and
on.
Prince come
So
in
for
on this
so for
He said
example,
Prince. I
dude,
didn't say
some people have a nurse fetish.
What's the nurse?
That's
They
all.
do.
That's all that turns.
They are toxic.
But that's not
No.
about
Let
BDSM.
me- hold
That's
on,
a
hold on.
fetish.
No.
Hold on,
Hold
time
on.
out, time
No,
out.
no, hold on, let me
I know
change
this is
that.
your show, but
Some people.
that's
no,
young
I
to
don't
keep saying
think it's a
toxic. That's
nerve
all they say.
fetish.
Toxic,
I
toxic,
think
toxic. Like
it's
But it is.
that's not.
the
is.
uniform that's on them to make them look like
Right?
them.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
This-
something, dog.
This dirty scrubs. Y'all
Exactly.
gotta
We know
fit-
to normal people. We know.
Yeah.
We know.
See, educated people like myself,
we
sweetheart.
know.
from Ipsy.
You probably got.
Don't forget that part,
You probably-
sweetheart.
You probably got feces on that. We
Exactly.
I don't got
know.
no feet.
Hey,
no.
how
we
many
know you
gowns-
like booties and some
How
of
many
those.
gowns
No.
she had to
No.
have gowns? Somebody
Can
was
you tell them what a nurse practitioner
we know you
is?
like
I
booty
don't.
or something.
somebody
I don't do
was
that no more.
VRE and all of that. You had the gown up.
VRE, yeah.
So like
COVID.
if you came home talking about I'm ready, I'd be like, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm straight.
No, we strip when we get at home. We take all this off. It has to go because COVID can live
What's
on
good though, Cuddy?
your clothes for 3 days. So this comes right on off at the door.
Still my baby.
Goes into a plastic bag and
You said it could live on how many days?
3 days.
That ain't what my president said.
Yeah, she said R. Kelly. I don't know why
Trump?
she said. I don't
Yeah.
even know.
Did you say your
I don't even know where Kels came
cut
from.
his
but we
mic
gon-
off?
That's Trump's. That ain't what Trump said.
What? You taking medical
the guy who,
advice from
after
Trump?
telling people don't worry about getting a vaccine, made sure he got vaccinated before he left office.
Yeah,
That guy?
but he took some bleach.
That guy?
He
What
said
that was?
if we drank bleach, we good. Just try to drink a little bleach.
I'm sorry.
You gotta drink some bleach.
Oh my goodness.
You ain't drink no bleach.
Who said drink some bleach?
Trump.
Trump.
So we all
He
drank
said
bleach.
my president. He playing.
We took a shot of bleach
No, you didn't.
on the dead homies.
Are you serious? You can't be
I think I
serious.
heard him, but he said take some bleach.
Yeah, he said you gotta drink bleach.
Lysol, whatever, yeah.
Oh, my
Genius.
And y'all taking medical advice. I just want to clarify.
No, he
You're
said this-
taking
he said-
medical
He
advice.
said this on national TV.
During a press conference.
Okay.
He said drink bleach.
Where you been? Yeah, that's the shit.
He said, "Is there
Or
some
put
way
like
we
some
can inject it?
get some UV light up in you, like
Yeah,
take
can
a,
we like
take
put
a
that
black
in
light
there
and shove it
I'm
in
not
your
gonna
ass,
lie.
and that'll
clean out
yeah.
the blood with the bleach or something?"
The
Is
closest thing I did to bleach.
He was joking, right?
No,
he was not.
But I did clean my hands with some Clorox wipes with bleach in them.
Why?
I mean, that's fine.
Because I didn't have shit else.
You didn't have nothing else like
I was
soap,
coming out the store.
soap and water.
I was coming out the store.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? I got a little paranoid. And I'm like, oh shit. I got, you know what I'm saying? Then like on that, like literally on an accident, I touched, you know how like
Was you smoking?
I don't smoke.
Oh.
I don't smoke or drink.
Oh, really?
Except
You
for
a church?
Thursdays.
Except for Thursday.
Except for Thursdays.
So what happens on Thursday?
Thursday.
What?
You a nurse? You should know about that. I seen you at the bar. That
What
was you.
bar?
That was you last night.
What is you talking about?
joking.
What bar is even open?
Downstairs.
The bar? Yeah, the bar is open downstairs.
But what is it downstairs? That's all I want to know.
Oh, so this is Detroit Shipping Company.
And
It's made out
Markel
of.
said, leave Prince out of this, motherfucker.
That's what he said.
Well, leave R. Kelly out of it.
Said, leave fucking Prince
Are
out
you
of this.
seriously?
I don't know the man, so how we know what he doing for real?
Come on now.
Yeah, honestly, it ain't them parents' fault though. Cause I know I'm not
Damn.
I'm not dropping my daughters off with R. Kelly.
the parents that dropped the kids.
It's, to me, it's the parents' fault. It's the parents' fault.
He said no.
Hey, all I'm saying is
Uh-huh.
he actually talked to them kids' parents.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
He did. He
The
did.
mama was like, if I can't have him, then my daughter can have him.
She said that?
I mean, she had to because she kept going over there, right?
No, I think they was after his money for sure.
That,
you know
that doesn't matter
thing.
why. That's their fault.
No, but everybody probably had it. I'm just saying.
I think because of Aaliyah. Aaliyah was young. She's from Detroit. Shout out to Aaliyah.
You think
God
he
rest
got
her
away with
soul.
something?
I think because she blew up, she started to really climb the.
Aaliyah sung at a Christmas tournament in Ben
Oh, Aaliyah was dope, but
When
man,
he was in
her
high school.
parents was
We came out of high
they to
school
blame
all the
too,
time.
bro.
No, wait a minute.
Don't nobody want to speak the truth, but
We're not gonna speak about Jay-Z messing with Aaliyah. We're not gonna speak
Ooh.
about Dame Dash messing with Aaliyah.
Oh no! Oops.
I'm just saying.
It done got
Dame-
real up in here.
no, Dame Dash was later though. She was grown then.
What?
Yes.
Aaliyah-
After she
and a half.
divorced
No,
R. Kelly.
Aaliyah was definitely
18
grown.
and a half.
Listen, Aaliyah
She
was
was
definitely
grown.
grown.
She's
'Cause
like
you gotta think
21.
about it. Jay-Z
Jay-Z.
stopped
Oh,
doing the songs in the album.
because he dumped Aaliyah for Beyonce.
No.
They was the same age.
He was with Foxy
No,
Brown. Wait,
No,
what?
No, she was no.
No.
She was actually.
Go back to them pictures.
I'm not even finna do that.
Ooh.
No, she was actually with a hooper.
Who?
I believe that.
Who was? Aaliyah?
No, Beyonce.
And how old was the Hooper?
Who was she with?
And let's
Tell
remember-
the
and
tell the
let's-
truth
let-
now.
let's remember-
This is what I need. I need some juicy gossip.
Let's remember
Tell
how
her
old
who-
Aaliyah was when she was with the
It was a
Hooper.
nigga on the Houston Rockets, but I'm not.
Houston Rockets.
That's
Houston-
spilling the tea,
Houston.
man.
Who? Just tell
I
it.
have to go back.
No, tell it. You ain't in the NBA no more.
I don't care. I can't.
He like the
tell
government.
OG.
He can't say certain shit after 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no for real, but certain shit you just can't even do that shit on. I ain't that type of nigga.
What if
But
I
I'm telling you that but then when she was with Dame, only reason why I say that because remember the best of both worlds, that was gonna be the shit.
Yeah.
Ho had to stop fucking with
R. Kelly.
and that's before Dame was even fucking with her. So remember they tried to come out with the second of the best of the worlds. That's when R. Kelly kind of got clear from the first. So Jay-Z kind of decided to still come out with that number 2 best of the and it didn't pan
what
out
was
to
that?
be.
Fiesta.
So soon after that,
Was that one?
Yeah, with
that's
all the
when Dame
12-year-olds
started
in it.
messing with.
Aaliyah.
Yeah, after that, like,
But that
I
shit,
like
she
you
was
know what?
grown then.
But it's like
but-
we don't say them type of things because we feel they up here they can do this. But wrong is wrong, right is right. You feel me?
I will say this.
I don't know. I
if-
don't know if Ho was.
Well, we can't just say he was. But
I think he
people
was.
just talking.
I don't think because why would Dame and they was in the same clique and Dame end up being.
He didn't like her. They don't even like
Regardless
each
of
other.
what you think, no, not at that time they were still rocking.
Oh, okay.
Dame, Hov, and them, they were still rocking at
You
the
know,
time.
honestly, we really don't know for sure. It's
yeah,
just
they were
what-
still rocking at the time, so that didn't happen. That didn't. Hov wasn't. You know what I'm saying? That was.
All I can say
People
is
wanted to say that because of the song, but it was really Dame was messing with her, so people want to correlate the whole
Put Jay-Z
situation.
with the
But
I
no.
can see that. But a lot of young girls do in high school date older.
Yeah.
You like 21-ish.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I dated older.
Okay. How much older?
I don't know. I was like a freshman talking to seniors and freshmen in college.
But you knew them from school, and they just
No.
graduate. No.
I just, went downtown sometimes, try to get in the bars,
Oh no.
They could drink, they could get hotels,
Oh wow.
What up, baby? You know what I'm saying? One of them.
No, but you gotta understand,
Okay,
like where
I
we're
get it.
from, like I don't know.
She know where we're from. She's from where we're from.
I didn't hang.
I'm not from MC.
hung-
Don't
You
do me
stayed
like
there for
that.
4 years.
5. I was there for 5.
You're a resident.
But even my peers, we always still hung with older dudes. Like I got a lot of uncles and
Mhm.
OGs. Like we hung with, even though I got a lot of peers and cousins the same age, but we still hung with our older folks. So
But you wouldn't
we
go
grew
date
up
somebody
kinda
in high school
let me-
right now.
Let me tell you something. I'm finna tell you this. I was like, I got an uncle. He was 21. He's 10 years older than me at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to.
So you was 11.
He used to always around that time. I'm finna keep
He was
all-
pulling the R. Kelly
no he
at McDonald's. Was that what he?
no.
Because that's what R. Kelly was doing. He would park across the street at the McDonald's.
Hell no, I ain't about to. Don't turn that story. Don't do that to this story. Hell no.
Hey, but I'm not gonna lie. When you
I
started
thought
it
that's
all,
where you was
I'm like,
going.
No, I'm talking about you. Talking about being young, messing
Yes.
with older. So, he used to go around and mess with his girl. So, but she kind of, had a twin. So, I think I used to go over there, so much. I think,
You was 11.
I started,
I'm sorry?
I started liking her, and I think.
How old
started
was
like
she?
huh?
How?
I
If
just
you can
wanna go
hide, you
there.
can hear.
I don't want to go because I know she's still following. And I know she follows. I know she's probably listening to this shit. So, but at the end of the day,
Oh no.
if I say this and say how I want to say it, everybody gonna correlate the stories
Oh.
and they gonna figure this stuff
Yeah,
out.
I get you.
So I don't want to do that because I'm still. But I'm just saying.
But sick is sick, right is right, wrong is wrong. It's the parents'
No,
fault.
it wasn't. I don't. Let me say this.
Not with your situation, because I don't know yours.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
I'm
with
telling you,
R.
this
Kelly.
is
The only innocent man is Michael Jackson.
It was
Go ahead.
everything was innocent. I didn't do nothing. Like I didn't. But it was just about being around her all the time because
Yeah.
she was older. But I hung with my uncle, so I wasn't acting like no little ass kid. And plus,
Hey.
I wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So
Props. I
You
like-
feel
that
me?
shows how-
11 is a kid.
11, 12. But,
That's a kid.
but listen, I hung with my.
I have a
uncles.
10-year-old that's about to be 11.
I hung with my
A
uncles
kid.
all the time. So I was not
kid.
acting. I was not acting
Not
like
thinking about nothing.
nobody my peers or my age.
You was probably tall for your age.
well,
Exactly.
So you probably look older. I get that.
He was hooping all his life, so they was like, "Oh shoot."
But going back to
like, yes, young girls do lie, yeah.
they
look.
do.
Look, clean with the fat little Rocky.
They do. They lie about their age.
When you
especially
went
if
to
they're
Eastern, I know
developed.
you was probably like, "Yeah, I'm 30."
No, I'm not. No,
You
I'm
said-
not gonna be 30 in college and undergrad. What? You look like you a little slow. No,
Oh, she called me slow.
listen. I came straight from high school. I went straight to college. I was a baby in my bunch. I did hang out with older, but I'm 18. I'm 18. I'm
See,
out
you
of high
proving my
school.
point, though.
No. I'm talking about you're in high school. You're 16 dating a 21. For what? For what?
Good, guys.
There's no point. Like that's I don't know. To me, that I don't.
So what's
see
the youngest you'll date right now?
the youngest I would date?
See, you made that whole story kind of go back. We was talking about young, I felt like I was a G. 'Cause I was going over there
Honestly,
every day.
bro.
Like I was looking for my uncle. Like, yeah.
Mhm.
When I see all them,
I'm
when I
walking
see all
with
the high schoolers messing with the teachers, and they be telling, I'm
High
like,
schoolers with the teacher. Who's doing that?
"Are you serious? You ain't watching the news lately?"
Oh, I thought you knew.
I be
them.
like, "These fools, y'all
Oh yeah,
telling on
it's
them?
some high. I went. Oh yeah.
That's nasty.
How?"
Oh yeah.
No, thank you. But we were
You
supposed to
said
be
how?
talking.
I,
What?
look, if you in high school,
And you get to mess with your teacher, you a G. So if you tell, that's whack.
Wow.
Because you're ruining it for the rest of the people that wanted to do it.
hey, look, it's
I was coming back to shut up and dribble. Y'all going all on a tangent. Then we got to keep this together now. Okay? Let's come right back around to shut up and dribble. Okay? Robert Griffin Jr., shut up and dribble. Okay? Don't say nothing else.
I am not messing around.
I'm sick of y'all. As of today, Dr. Shaquille O'Neal He's a doctor, yes, as of 2012. Yes, not an honorary either. He earned his degree online in 2012.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That is
so
dope, but
that's
he's
not
slow.
bad, but
He wrestling now.
he is wrestling. I saw them. That's acting. That is some good acting. He broke a
Hey,
table.
wrestlers get that bread.
They do get money though.
They get that bread.
I mean, that answers your question. You said, how do they stay relevant?
No, but he's doing a lot. That's why I was gonna run down what he got.
Wrestling until they like 50 and 60 and shit.
Here's the thing.
As long as you're in shape, you can kind of toss a person around.
With Shaquille O'Neal, Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
He been a doctor for a while though, right?
Yep, 2012.
But she gonna ask me if I'm slow. Is he slow?
He's a joint owner of 155 Five Guys Burgers restaurants.
Yeah.
He owns 17 Auntie Annie's Annie's Pretzel restaurants, 150 car washes, 40 24-hour fitness centers, a shopping center, a movie theater, and he has several nightclubs in Las Vegas. He is still earning $22 million a year, and which is roughly $423,000 per week. He has endorsement deals with Arizona Cream Soda, Icy Hot, Gold Bond, Buick, Zales, and at least a half a dozen additional corporate sponsors. And then, of course, you guys know him as a studio analyst for TNT. That would be a dream job. And he don't got to do nothing. No, you know, I remember my favorite show was when he lost. I think it was the All-Star game last year. He had a bet on who was going to win the dunk contest or something. He lost. And he had to grow out his hairline. And it was like back here. And he got it lined up, and I was like, "Oh my God, I don't bet nobody on air. Wow. We don't do that because you're not about to make me look stupid. Wow, no, you're not. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I didn't hear you. Cut his mic off. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You talking about bet nobody on air?
No, we don't bet nobody on air.
Why?
What? I'm not about to. He looked terrible. His hairline was back here, like a headband. Back here.
You say you don't bet nobody?
No, I don't want to be publicly humiliated. No.
It's all fun and games.
Let somebody humiliate me one time in public.
I'm just saying.
What you gonna do? What's the window without his card?
I can do that myself.
You gotta keep you gotta keep them ratings up.
When the cussing
keep the ratings up, right? Wait,
Dave. The most humiliating show we ever did that I was embarrassed. The cussing pastor cussed me out, and I was like,
"Oh, I was watching that. Yeah, he was tripping.
Oh, the one that be. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I gotta send you the show.
No, I remember the cussing pastor.
I wanted Bobo to address that.
Show that.
Oh, he came here.
Yeah, he was on the show. They did the show. I gotta send you the show.
He got you.
Oh yeah.
Tell him thank you.
He was tripping, man.
Tell him thank you.
I was.
Why are you trying to make her flip the table over?
He said, "Are you clout?"
This is not your shit.
Look.
Dave had to help me because I couldn't even talk. I was like, Dave was like, "Let me help you." I was like, "Oh my God!" I didn't know what to do.
He said, I don't like comedians unless you got a big man. First of all,
what did he say?
He tried to clown.
Sometimes when somebody clowning you, that's gratitude. But I see you can't take it no way. They're gonna really eat you now.
He was
cussing pastor. I hope you watching this, and if you ain't send this to him, they about to eat you, bro.
They did. He went on what's his name? The gay guy from
I love
I forgot.
I love comedians.
The gay community came for him. It was the funniest thing ever.
What you mean again? What do they do?
So I forget his name. He's a host. He does like tabloids and stuff. So he has his own podcast. They invited him. They invited him on, and they all came for him because now the cussing pastor. Guess what, Dave?
He came in person or just online?
No. They was doing it online. It was a podcast.
Did he get offline or did he stay on?
Oh, he stayed on. He was like, "Bring it. I want you, bring it." If you talking like that with a little spaz in you, I was like, "Oh, they came for him." He is terrible.
I want to meet
cussing pastor off the chain, man.
I want to meet him.
Yo, cussing pastor, they ripped him a new one. Oh my God.
Where he from?
He's from
somebody
Milwaukee?
said Shaq helped design RVs.
What church he go to?
He has his own church.
Okay, let me know. Sunday's coming up.
You gonna go to his church?
I just want to see what he talking about.
He cussed.
He was so raw.
Ooh, baby. He tried to go into my bedroom and ask me, "How you gonna flip them interview on me.
I was watching the show. He said, "Do you fuck?" She was like, "Oh." And then I think my man said, "Oh, what? She do have some kids." He egged it on. I was like, "Oh yeah, this is about to get good."
Dave, why would you say that? He's like, "But you do have."
But
don't
you
you call?
We've had this talk.
And what did you call it? What did I call it? You said, I called it something else.
Oh, your entanglements.
Oh, you have entanglement.
Oh wait, was that somewhere I wasn't supposed to go? You got to be careful where you're asking. You can't ask me open-ended questions because you don't know where they're going to go.
That don't have nothing to do with it.
I have never seen you blush before.
Hey, he was tripping.
I'm gonna go Sunday.
But you can't go hard on comedians. Like I love comedy. I love.
He had his own trauma. He said he got cussed. He must have sat in the front row with some comedian from Detroit, and he didn't know who it was. And he ripped him a new one.
The biggest name
he was traumatized.
Was still blaze him like Steve Harvey. They will still blaze him.
Oh yeah.
Why you don't think they won't?
So what's so wrong with him blazing back?
He was saying that his message would be missed because he's not trying to be funny. But I told him that we had a comedian on the show, and I never know. Bobo can be here today. He might not be back for another 6 months. I don't know. So you never know. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I think he's coming. And I warned him. He's like, oh, no, I don't do comedians. And I'm like, we're in the middle of the show. How are you not going to do? He's one of my co-hosts. What do you mean you don't do comedians?
For what it's worth, I get his point. And like, I understood what he was saying because like anybody can call themselves a comedian. And when people call themselves a comedian, they try to be funny.
Yeah.
And they really tend to push too hard.
No, Bobo is a comedian.
Well, no, but he doesn't know that.
Well, he don't know church either. He ain't no damn pastor. How you gonna ask me, do I fuck? Who does that? I was so like, I felt dirty after that shit. I'm serious. He's 65 years old. Why you gonna ask me, do I fuck? I'm like, do you have kids?
That's normal.
No, you're 65. Don't ask me that.
He's talking about.
Don't ask me that. You're a pastor.
Maybe he's the.
But we know he's the cussing pastor.
Maybe he's the cussing pastor with the.
I told him that was not in the script. The script said you don't cuss me out. You got no reason to cuss me out.
I don't think he cussed you out.
He tried it. And Bobo came in to save me.
Yeah.
And then they went at it. And I was like, oh, whoa. Well, I didn't know what to do.
Because the pastor need to realize, I don't think he has any humor. He think he does, but he doesn't.
I ain't gonna lie.
But he's a funny dude, though.
He's funny.
He's like...
Comedians go far. Like, I was at the show when the guy from the city smacked Cat Williams.
Smacked him?
Yeah.
In the face?
Yeah.
How? He got on stage and smacked him?
Yeah, he was the Cat Williams kept roasting him the whole night. I'm just be honest. You go to a comedy show, you feeling good, looking good. You think you looking good.
Right.
Exactly.
You got your girl there, you done spent a little money.
Oh.
I'm not gonna spend $300 to be up front for you just to fuck me over the whole night.
But that wasn't the purpose.
But then don't go to a comedy show and sit in the front row.
That
That's
part.
almost like...
Like you don't sit in the splash zone at SeaWorld and then bitch about getting wet.
I don't think that's
that
the
part.
truth. No, not that part. That's
Yes,
That's so
because
young.
he wasn't on the show
watch this.
for us to roast him. I really wanted.
I'm not talking
like,
about that.
why are you
Back to the
cussing so
Cat
much?
Williams.
No,
Because you gotta think, if you go pay like out of courtesy in the profession, like you're giving a crowd a good time, not roasting them the whole time.
No, true that.
Not
but at
a
the
comedy
same
show.
time, raw ass comedy show, you got to know if you in that front row.
They're
I
gonna
know-
roast
I know it's gonna
you.
So
happen,
don't
so
sit-
I wouldn't do it, but I
You
get
don't have to
somebody else
sit
to
there.
No, I feel you because they don't.
So then why was the cussing pastor so wrong for roasting
Because he
him?
told me he doesn't do. Oh,
No.
I think he did start roasting him. He didn't
No,
know.
he wasn't.
So Bobo
wasn't
walked
roasted.
into it. He did. He talked about
No,
his
hold up.
bookman sweat.
No, but you gotta understand.
He said
You got somebody saying he categorized Bobo. Like, hold on, who is Bobo? He ain't up there with the Steve Harveys. So you already disrespected the man craft, and now
And Bobo didn't even know that part. He didn't even know that
did.
part. Did he?
Yeah,
He heard that part? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now you already disrespected. Because remember at the end, Bobo really started going off. Oh, disrespected. I was trying to be nice, but now he's just being disrespectful. He was going off like, dude.
It was
'cause
disrespectful.
You categorize a comedian, regardless of whatever. their name.
Absolutely.
Like,
He came for him. But and then I think the funniest part of that whole show was the end. He didn't know how to click off. F you, no F you, and he's like, get the F off my phone.
He was so tripping.
It was so he was so mad.
He was rude. Custom Pastor was really because he was.
I want to laugh when I get home.
I'm gonna send you that shit, bro. You gonna laugh
Send me that.
like a bug.
But I was seriously like, I don't think I said much that show.
I started watching it. I started out like this, like, oh, let me see this. And then I actually got into it, like, oh yeah, they going in. Custom Pastor tripping.
Yeah,
I gotta see him.
He tripping. He go out.
And then he tried to say how many followers did I have. He's trying to roast the show.
You ain't got enough followers from me, see. You can't do.
I forgot I was even doing.
Oh, you clout chasing? Don't act like you ain't clout chasing. You clout chasing. Like he was really.
No, he sound funny though to me. Like that's funny.
It was funny because
after
he's serious, but
over.
it's funny because he's so serious.
And I was trying to really do an interview. Like I'm really trying to learn about it.
I done met some assholes. Like I don't get offended with shit like that. Just be kind of like.
No, because he's actually funny.
But
he ain't
real.
trying to be. But his personality is funny.
Man, we gotta go see him. Let's go check him out, man.
Oh yeah,
you're
for
going
sure.
to go where?
I'm going
all
to
day.
Amen.
Where y'all go?
To his church.
Oh my God.
Amen.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna tell him.
He's an ordained minister, and he does have a service, and he be doing.
You looked him up?
Yeah. I know somebody who actually watches that dude. I know somebody. Peace, bro. Peace. Look, I know somebody who watches him faithfully. Like, man, you gotta watch this custom. So that's how I knew about him before he even. I kind of like when I'm around my people, they put him on. Like, man, listen to this dude. And
he's crazy.
Please don't forget to send me that shit. I have to laugh tonight.
Dude,
he's crazy.
You got to watch.
I'm about to go. Give me a.
And he's getting married. Did I tell you that?
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Oh, and they brought. They had receipts because he said you wasn't ready for me. And I was like, you're right, I wasn't.
Oh, you was trying to get on?
No, I wasn't ready, like prepared. Like I didn't think he was gonna cuss me out. So they came for him on that other show. They were like, "Cousin Pastor, you got locked up for some prostitutes? What's going on there?" And it was like, in the church.
He was on the show saying, "See,
yep."
The reason why I'm asking you, do you fuck? See, I'm a man. I love pussy. See, he was going in like, he's tripping.
I wanted to hide under the table.
Excuse my French, y'all, but
I
he was tripping.
Yeah.
Hey,
all right, well, that's it, y'all. Y'all talked for 2 hours straight. You know that, right?
Word. That's a good show. That was a good show because that was.
Y'all have to come back. All right, so you guys be safe if you go to All-Star game or All-Star weekend.
What hospital you at to?
I don't know what I'm doing.
I do not represent that facility, but I'll tell you when we're
Views
done.
and opinions.
Yeah, my birthday next week though on the 14th.
Disclaimer. Go ahead.
When is the All-Star this weekend, right?
It's this weekend. So good night. See y'all later.
Oh, I'm not going to the All-Star.
You're not?